Dang, it spotted me. How the heck did it get so big? This thing really just grow mid-air? Wait a second, I've felt this kind of sensation before. It's unmistakable. The corruption of chaos. Wait for the right opportunity. Focus. So fast! That hurt. That really hurt. This thing ain't playing around. I don't know how many more of those hits I can take. Don't know if I even have the time to get up and run. Whatever I do, I've got to do it fast. Here it comes. All I need is some kind of opening.
True strike.
Wait a minute, I've seen this before. It's a spell. Many a war mage have cast this particular spell on the battlefield. True Strike. It points out weaknesses in an enemy's defenses, and I'm looking at one right now. Here's my opening. I've got to strike! What? Another weak spot? That hidden hand. Didn't even realize it was there.
Eldritch Blast.
An Eldritch Blast. Can't say I've ever seen one like that before. I wasn't expecting anyone else taking on a monster hunting job all the way out here in the sticks. Though I sure ain't complaining. I'd probably be splattered all across that tree if you didn't step in.
Gross. Oh, don't mention it.
The name's Cadian.
Eigen.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Eigen. I was doing some reconnaissance out here before going into town to ask around. Didn't much anticipate actually running into that monster during the day. And I sure didn't anticipate it mutating like that so rapidly. Only been a few times that I've seen something like that. The kind of terrors that make your gut shake when you meet them eye to eye. Like they're outsiders to this plane of existence. It had the markings of chaotic evil. But wherever it came from, I'm suspecting that probably wraps up this town's monster hunting problem. You figure we can roll in and collect the reward?
I'm not so sure that's the end of that. My boss sent me to get something from here. Something that a powerful monster would possess. I have a feeling he didn't mean a severed arm.
Eigen. There's a particularly intriguing resonance tugging at my attention from the prime material plane. I've gone to the trouble of tracking its general location to the town of Inderheim.
Inderheim? Never heard of it.
It's far away from where you were born. A small, meager blip tucked away past a forest. Kept afloat as a stopgap for traders venturing to the mining communities past the mountain range.
What you're sensing there, is it the beast?
No, nothing quite so cataclysmic. Though I believe that there might be some connection. Call it a gut feeling. Coincidentally, the mayor has recently posted a quest urging adventurers to deal with a monster that has been troubling the area.
You check quest boards?
From time to time, it's nice to have some light bathroom reading around.
Is there a reason why you're being so vague about this, or am I just wasting my time even asking?
Oh, Eigen, don't be like that. As I've told you before, I've been asleep for a long time. My full senses are still returning, but the process can be rather slow. You've got to be a little more patient with me, you know. Allow me to share my hypothesis for what I believe this resonance in Inderheim could be. Based on the particular frequency I'm picking up, it may be connected to the Chaos Blade. Perhaps even a piece that was fractured from it after eons of use. The Beast of Entropy is devoted to restoring the Chaos Blade. If we get to one of these chunks first, then we may gain some control of the board. Temper a chaotic situation in our favor. The potential of finding a fragmented piece of the blade is worth the trek. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, Eigen, you need to become stronger. There's no way you can match the beast at your current power. A little monster hunting does the soul good. In the interest of being a kind and generous patron to you, I've prepared something for you to take along on the journey. A little teleportation companion. Just honk it 3 times and it'll directly teleport you back here to the lab. I call it Gozu.
Are you kidding me? Why is everything here so gross?
I don't know, kid. Little guy looks kind of cute to me.
Who asked you?
Brother, sister, do not fight over me.
Shut up! There's no way we're related to you. And why is there a head bubbling out of that bowl, Bairn? Did you even realize that was there?
Why, yes.
You defeated it on the way here?
I guess we got lucky. Can't take much of the credit though. My new friend here got the killing blow.
Don't mention it. The creature is finally dead. This is truly great news, but I'm afraid my heart just can't feel settled until this matter is fully investigated.
Oh?
So, there is something else. I can't say for sure, but I am worried that there might be. Please, hear me out. This monster had terrorized the town for 2 full weeks. After it became clear that we didn't have the resources to deal with the situation ourselves, I made the questing post for any monster hunters to come and deal with it. That process alone took a week. In the meantime, it appeared every night, and every night someone was taken from their homes, abducted from their beds, as that horrible thing slunk around with the quietness of a shadow. Most of the guards left their posts, and the ones that attempted to fight were frozen by terror upon laying eyes on it. A local shepherd came here the other day and informed me that he saw it at dawn, crawling back into a cave not far from Inderheim. There's a chance that this monster acted alone, abducting people from town and eating them during the day. But there is also a chance that it was bringing the townsfolk for something else in there. That this monster was being controlled by another force. Then there's also the uncertainty of what exactly happened to all those missing people. It's easy for me to imagine that they've all been eaten, but I can't be sure of it. That's another loose end that I can't answer just speculating here in my office. Please, I know this weak old man may be overstepping his bounds, but I will give you each 100 gold if you can investigate this cave and put my fears to rest. No, 150 gold each. My secretary will give you a map of the route to the cave from here. Please go before the sun rises, and whatever might be lurking in there retaliates for being interrupted. As I said, those fears could just be the product of an old man's overactive imagination, but if there's a chance of any truth to them, then we must act now.
I had myself a potion on the way here, so I'm feeling up to it. How about you, Eigen?
150 gold it is, old man. I'll expect it upon our return.
According to the map, this cave isn't far from where we fought the monster. I'm guessing an extra few yards and we'll be right about there.
What do you think they want?
Waste our time, most likely.
Hey, didn't you know, Pops?
I don't think he knows.
You should tell him, Fitzo.
We got a tax on half-orcs around here. I can't believe no one told you by now. I'm sorry, did I say half-orc? I meant half-oink. Yeah, that's more like it, wouldn't you say, Pigman? Think adventurers like you can come here and deal with Inderheim problems? That senile mayor needs to know to stick to his own. We're Inderheim strong around here. Last thing we need is porco dumpers and their weird little friends stinking up our streets. Got it?
Are you kidding me? You're making fun of him for being a half-orc? What even is that guy?
Who, me?
Hey, that's our friend.
Yeah, that's little Lenny. He's our bud. So if you got a problem with little Lenny, you got a problem with the rest of us.
Shut up!
Eat fist, punk.
Well, I'll be. You've got quite the temper on you, Eigen. Now, don't go getting bent out of shape on my behalf.
How can you not lose it with that moron pointing his stupid finger right in your face?
Oh, I've dealt with worse. Been in and out of different mercenary companies since I was a boy. You interact with all sorts as a soldier. Not everyone's too pleased about seeing a half-orc in their ranks. I'd get all kinds of sore about it back then. But then there are those that risk their lives to protect a downed comrade. You see the real mettle of a person when it comes time to act. And in a battle, there's nothing to do but act. The battlefield is the great equalizer. I've gotten lucky time and time again. After all this time, it may be my greatest skill. Just like when you saved me back then. Come to think of it, you remind me of a certain someone I toured with a few times, back when I was a lot younger. With those boys back there, they put on a tough act, but you can see it on them clear as day. The overwhelming fear in their eyes.
Fear?
Sure. When you've got a monster slinking around your town at night, and everyone's too scared to do anything about it, word gets around, and merchants stop coming by. The town's economy starts drying up, and there's nothing but uncertainty and despair. Those boys just took the easy way. Found someone like me. Familiar, but different enough to take their frustrations out on. Fear will do that kind of thing.
Overwhelming fear.
What's that?
No, nothing. You're right, though. Sometimes my anger can get the best of me. I've probably always been a little like that. I'll keep a tab on it, okay? Come on, let's not waste any more time.